Hey friends, I moved outside to read aloud today. I hope that you're enjoying this gorgeous weather as much as I am. So here is chapter 15. I spend the rest of the night curled up on the oversized armchair in the corner of Mom and Dad's room. I'm too old to be crawling into bed with them, and I know this, but I couldn't sleep in my own room. Not after all that. As I roll over and pull the blanket up higher, Reno's shiny wooden face crops up in my mind. I quickly try to shove it out. I open my eyes and look around, surprised to see how bright it is and that Mom and Dad's bed is empty. The covers are all pulled up tightly and the decorative pillows are in place. What time is it? The clock that sits on the end table reads 9:45. I fly off the armchair, tossing the quilts to the floor. Why didn't anyone wake me up? It's a school day. Half jogging, I brush my teeth and my hair at the same time. Then I race for a change of clothes and some shoes. I'm just about to leave my room when I notice that the top drawer of my desk is open. Creeping toward it, I inhale sharply as I realize there's something drawn inside the rectangle now. Something dark and curvy. The outline of a girl. If there's one thing I know how to do well with pastels, it's outline. And this outline is sharp and clear. Definitely not the work of a beginner. The girl is sitting on a chair and holding a long object. Maybe a cane or a stick. There are distinct ruffles on her sleeves, and her hair is wavy. A faint smile is etched into her innocent-looking face. Underneath that outline is one word. Inez. I drop the sketchpad and rub my eyes. Last night I was certain Reno was the cause of all my problems, but now I'm not so sure. Who was Inez, and what would she have to do with my brother's ventriloquist dummy? The fear I've been feeling slowly trickles away, leaving behind something else as I look at the outline in front of me. Something I haven't felt yet in this new city. Curiosity. What if Inez is the one I heard crying? What if the ghost is a little girl? Either way, I have to know who she is for sure. Then I need to figure out what she wants. I smell waffles as I race down the stairs, taking two at a time. Mom is standing in the kitchen and Jonah is sitting at the table. His dark hair is hanging in his eyes, and Reno is lying face down on the table. Mom turns and her eyes are bright today, happy. Must be nice. Good morning, Tessa. Are you feeling better? Yeah, but why didn't you guys get me up for school? And why is Jonah still here? Mom uses a bright green rubber spatula to scrape eggs out of the pan on the stove and onto a plate. Well, the whole house was up last night. We figured you kids would be tired this morning. I am tired, but I'm also anxious. I want to get to school so I can tell Andrew and Nina about the new drawing. Plus, I haven't been here that long. I can't just go missing school for no reason. You guys can't let me sleep in, Mom. This is middle school. There's a lot of work I'll have to make up. Oh, well, all right then. Do you want me to call your teacher and let her know why you weren't there this morning and that it isn't your fault? Taking a deep breath, I remind myself not to get angry. It's hard, though, especially on days when I feel like my family does everything backward. No, please don't call her. It won't help. The next time, wake me up. I head toward the table, whirling around to face Mom again as another, even more disturbing thought occurs to me. Oh, and please don't take us on any crazy last-minute trips that will make me miss school like you and Dad did last year. Mom looks crestfallen. She brushes a few curls of hair out of her eyes and smiles softly. But that was Indonesia, sweetie. That was once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I know, it was great, but I missed a week and a half of everything. Biology, math, Spanish. It took me forever to catch up. Andrew and Nina said the high schools are really hard to get into here, and attendance is just as important as grades. You're at the beginning of your 7th grade year, Tessa. You've got at least another year before you even need to start thinking about high school, and I'm sure the neighborhood one is lovely. No, it's not, I say. I learned on my first day here, just from listening to the conversations in homeroom, the schools aren't the same here as they were in Florida. We'll have to plan so I can get into a good one. I place extra emphasis on the word plan so she gets a hint. She wrings the dish towel in her hands and stares at me. She opens her mouth a few times to speak, but closes it again right away. I blink back tears, unsure why I'm so fired up about this now. Mom and Dad have always marched to the beat of their own drum. Compared to some of the other stuff they've done, not waking me up this morning wasn't really that big of a deal. She was just trying to let me get some more sleep. It's just that it's one more thing that makes me feel like an outsider, different. And I don't need any more of those than I already have. Can't they see that? I take a deep breath and prepare to say the words that are sitting at the tip of my tongue. I'll never fit in here unless you do things the way normal parents do. Normal? Mom asks. Her voice cracks a little, and I know I've hurt her feelings. I swallow hard. I really didn't mean to. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I mumble. Taking a few steps toward the table, I pause by the mess of the wooden arms and legs that made up Reno. He's sprawled out strangely, and the way his joints are bent, they look broken. I reach a shaky hand out and touch the thick black hair on his head. Don't! Jonah snaps, and I jump back. My heart hammers in my chest as he scoops Reno up and clutches him in the front. Reno is still scared of you after last night. Scared of me? Are you kidding, Jonah? I hate that creepy little Tessa, Mom barks, interrupting me. I'm so frustrated that I could grab that stupid doll and toss it out the window. I might if I weren't so scared of it. Besides, Mom is glaring at me like I'm a rattlesnake, and I know better than to keep talking. Sorry, I groan. I know it isn't Jonah's fault, and I shouldn't be yelling at him, but part of me still feels angry. I'm just not sure who I'm angry at. Maybe it's him for liking that stupid doll. Maybe it's Mom and Dad for buying it for him. Couldn't they just have gotten him some Transformers or something like everyone else? Do they always have to stand out so much? Mom sets a plate down in front of me and sighs. The smile she wore when I first came down is gone. Now that she's standing beside me, I notice the faint bags under her eyes. I really am sorry. It was just a bad night. Try to sound sincere. The last person I want to make sad about this is Mom. She left all her pain behind, too. She lost her clients, her ocean, her everything. I don't want to make her feel worse. And coming here where everything is so different is a little overwhelming. She pulls out a chair at the table and sits down. Then she nudges the plate in front of me closer. There's no way I can eat. I know this is hard, Tessa, Mom says, draping a reassuring arm around my shoulders. But your father and I, we're here for you. Anything you need, we're here. I shake my head. You don't know how hard it is. You can't. They aren't bothering you. Who? The ghosts. No one, I answer with a huff and jump up, leaving behind the waffle and egg to get cold. I have to get to school. If I have any chance of figuring out who Inez is, and what Graceland is, and why that awful doll of Jonah's is tormenting me, I need to get to Nina, fast. That's the end of chapter 15. So friends, comment below on who you think Inez might be, and do you agree with how Tessa's feeling about being angry towards her parents about all of this? How would you feel if you were in her shoes? Okay? Till tomorrow, friends.